No, I'm on a meeting. Oh, I love it. What is it?
I don't really know.
Oh, she just made this at activity days and she doesn't even know what it is. So I'm like, that's so cute. What is it? I have no idea. Well, it's sparkly, so I'll put it right on up here. Okay. Welcome to our team call, the Bliss Legacy. So I decided to change our team name a little bit because I love like the big powerful names like Legacy and Empire, and I wanted like 3 to do like a brand. So, and I thought I'm like picturing hoodies and sweats and stuff that say that. So I wanted Legacy. So anyway, the Bliss Legacy. So welcome to our team call tonight. And I'm so excited that you all popped on. I am super excited about this month and grabbing other coaches and having them share with us all of the things that are working for them and where they are strong in their business. Am I froze? Oh, maybe not. So I'm just super excited to have Melissa on the call tonight. She's going to be speaking to us about like creating engaging posts, because when I asked her to speak, she's like, I don't even know what I would speak on. And I'm like, what do you feel comfortable with? And to me, like, her posts are awesome. And she does tons of posts about like getting people to comment and like and do things. And so that builds tons of engagement on your page when you do stuff like that. So I'm super excited to have her. Real quick, I wanted to say congratulations to Jana and Amy for having some Success Club points this month. And the rest of us need to kick it in the butt and make it happen. I'm at the big fat 0 right now, but I do have conversations happening. So it's going to happen. But Kate, welcome, Melissa, and I will put myself on mute and you can take it over.
Okay, sorry. Right when you gave it to me, she walks in. Okay, go close the door. Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay, it seems weird that I'm the only one talking. Okay, so, hey, you're supposed to go. Hurry. It's not me, is it? Okay.
Let me see. Maybe I can I mute? Okay, I'll mute you. It's not letting me. That's weird.
I'm gonna lock the door if you don't go. Okay, she's muted now.
Okay.
Okay, so as everything else I do, I thought about what I'd be talking about, but then I didn't write anything down, and I said it 5 different ways in the car, and so hopefully it all comes out correctly. But Katie asked me to talk about engaging posts, and now if I can get my head all right. So first of all, I want to start with why you need an engaging post. And I took the engaging posts as the ones that you get the most engagement with, right? That's what you wanted me to talk about. So the reason you need engaging posts on your feed is to get more interaction with your friends or to gain more friends. Because if friends are commenting and liking your stuff, then Facebook is going to see that as people like your stuff, and so your next post will show up more in their feed. So I tend to do, well, I guess I'll talk about that in a second, but what is an engaging post? I wanted to kind of give you ideas about that. Engaging posts don't have to be about your business. It doesn't have to be about fitness. It just has to be something that people are excited about or something that they want to comment on. I follow a lot of other business people that run other businesses, and so I tend to get a lot of ideas from them too. And so I have like my little notebook. I don't know if your phone has like a notepad or whatever, but I copy and paste a lot of stuff in there. And then the days that I really have no brain power whatsoever, I go in and I look and decide and look at through my saved like notes to see what kind of posts I've liked in the past that other people have posted. So I notice a lot of people tend to like, they post everything they see in one day. And really you don't want to do that. You just want to try and save them. Sometimes it's hard because you liked so many different posts that maybe would get engagement on your page. But if you save them, then you have tons of them for future reference. There's a lot of them going on where it's like things like fill in the blank or like hit the button. So but some of them do really well, and if they are your personality, like the other day I did Apple's End and I just asked people to fill in the blank, and that got me a lot of engagement. My biggest one lately is actually it was just a mom post to where I had something had happened in my real life, and I just put fact, you're a mom if you're willing to catch the throw up in your hand so it doesn't hit your carpet. And that went crazy. Like people shared that, they commented on it, they did all the, I call them interactions because it's not just likes anymore, but so that went crazy. And I love that Facebook now puts, like you can create a background on your text if you keep it short enough. So a lot of times I would play around with my text just to keep it short enough so that you can put the colorful background on, because then it looks like a picture, even though it's something you're just talking about. And that way that stops people scroll really well too, especially if you put it on an eye-catching color. I notice red and blues tend to do the best, but that's just me, but I love pink, so I do pink a lot. So do your personality, and that way you'll be attracting the people that you want to attract anyways, that are more like you. So it's kind of weird to see all the people looking at me as I talk. I never talk this way. But now I lost my train of thought. So other engaging posts are just, I don't know, just engagement is what you want. When to post those are probably some of the most important, is one of the most important things, because you want to post it. Sometimes I'm bad and I just post it just because I haven't had interaction on my page for a long time. Like I'm noticing even my fitness posts aren't getting very many likes, and so I just want to start getting more interaction on my page. And so I'll post them just to get something rolling out there. But I tend to post them at least an hour. Sometimes it's 2 hours depending on how my night falls, because my nights are unpredictable with my kids. Once they get home from school, it's like rushing them everywhere, and who knows what's going to happen next until they go to bed. But I tend to try and do an engagement post right before I do an ad or something that I really want them to see, like a transformation post, which is kind of an ad, even though it's not a shout out, like flat out ad, but it really should be an ad, right, when you do a transformation post. So what haven't I covered? And I feel like I talk really fast when I'm nervous. So any questions that I haven't covered? I think I'd rather answer questions that maybe you spurred, or what didn't I answer? Because I know I said this a million different times in my head, and I know I may have skipped something.
I love all of that. And
Did we lose Jana?
I think so. Can you hear me? My internet is super slow tonight.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, so how do you put color behind your text? I've tried.
So
I can't figure it out.
It just pops up like on Facebook when you go to post. If you start typing, usually on the bottom of your screen, it will show like little circles and they'll be all different colors. And then they'll disappear once you've typed too much text. But you have to start typing first, and then that usually pops up.
Like on your phone or on the computer?
Yeah. On my phone. I don't know if it does it on my computer. I'm always on my phone now. Like, I do everything for my phone.
I do too. Mine doesn't do that.
Oh.
But anyway, like, because I always know, because it has, like, the text is big, and then when you've done too much, it goes little.
Yeah, it did that for a while, but now they've started doing the color too.
Oh, maybe I need to update my phone.
Maybe.
I hate updating, so that's probably my problem.
Mine automatically updates, so I don't have choice.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I was going to write down some questions. Okay, I'm going to think while you guys ask her questions.
We need more people that don't already know what they're doing.
I was gonna say the puke post was so fascinating. Like, and it totally drew me in too. Like I was like, oh, and I was reading everyone's comments. Like, it was crazy.
That's what I mean. It's like the mom life really sucks people in. I didn't know it would go that berserk. I was just like, oh, I haven't posted in a while. This just happened. I'm just going to put it out there. And within like, it went fast. Within an hour, it was like explosion and I don't know, random things like that.
I think that's the funny thing is sometimes when you think it's not anything, but you don't know what to post and you just post it, those are the ones that you're like, are you kidding me right now? Like, I spend all of this time like thinking of what to say in these other posts, and then I do a sentence and you like love it. It's like, that's so weird. But
Exactly.
I love, like, it is so huge to do a major engaging post like that, like people like wanting it. Like, okay, a few other examples that I love is like if you're getting your hair done and you post like different examples, like, you guys, I need help, what color should I do my hair, A, B, or C? Oh my gosh, those go like hundreds of comments. Or I have a party, what dress do you like better? Or just little things like that where people love to give you their opinion. Like if you're asking them a question, they're just like, yeah, I totally want to give you my opinion. Or ask mom questions like, I'm struggling with this. Who out there has had, you know, the same thing? What would you do? It's pretty self-explanatory, but it's huge because if you have people coming to your page like that with engagement, then all of a sudden you throw out, hey, I'm looking for 10 ladies to join me in my next boot camp. And you throw that out there like 30 minutes to an hour after a super engaging post, then you're already in the newsfeed like crazy. And Facebook wants to show you in the newsfeed because that's, anyway, because they think people kind of like you, so they want to help you. Jaylee, do you have any questions? No? Okay. Do you have anything you want to add, Melissa?
No, that's what I was thinking. I don't know.
Do you want to share a little bit about you? So the team can get to know you a little bit. Talk about your story with Beachbody a little bit.
Sure. I actually had thought about that when you messaged me earlier. I was kind of going through that. I'm like, how much of it should I share? And then you were like, I'll introduce you. And I was like, oh, I don't have to share anything about me. But that's okay. I will share. So I have been a coach coach for just over 2 years, more than that, because I found Katie in a yard sale group because she had posted about a clean eating group. And I was in that stage of trying to find something that worked to actually lose the baby weight. I had had my baby 18 months before that, and I still couldn't lose it. And so I was trying all the crazy things. And then, so when she posted a free clean eating group, so when she offered the fitness group, I jumped in completely. Well, almost completely, because I didn't order Shakeology. I just got the 21-day fix, which I loved because it was so different from what I had been doing. And I did that for 3 months. And I loved the challenge group atmosphere so much that I started a challenge group with my sisters who didn't really love me, but I was trying to get us all healthy at the same time. One kind of flip-flopped back and forth, and she still does. The other one won't even do anything still. But I loved the thought of the challenge groups. And so when Katie approached me about being a coach, I went to my husband and I said, hey, this is something I want to do. And he's like, well, why would you want to waste your free time as a stay-at-home mom doing a job? And I said, because I love the challenge groups. Like, it works. And I basically was like bawling because I was like, I really like doing this. Just let me do it. But it took him a while. It took him a whole month, I think, for him to finally just tell me whatever, because I got Christmas money and he had no say in how I spent that Christmas money. So I bought a challenge pack and I got Shakeology and I signed up as a coach. And then I ended up loving Shakeology so much that I begged him to let me keep doing it. And so anyways, it's all history. And now he loves Shakeology too, and he'll never let me quit. So I have struggled as a coach going back and forth in doing really well at the business and then not doing so well. But I love it so much. I know I will always be here. I'm a lifer because I really like being a coach and running the challenge groups and helping people. I do want to do better at it. I posted in my team page today that I am going to try to be a better leader and up my game, so that, because I know I have a few coaches in there that have approached me, but they really don't know where to start, and I haven't been doing very awesome at doing training. So I don't know, what else of my story do I need to know now that I'm like confessing my team page?
No, I love that because it's the truth. Like, we go up and down. In fact, while we're in confession mode, I'm going to confess something today. I lost my diamond for the very first time after like 2.5 years. Today, I woke up to be an emerald. And I'm like, what in the heck happened? And the thing about it is I only had one emerald on this one leg. So I've been really watching it. And she had one of her coaches that was showing inactive. So I reached out to that coach and she's like, no, I'm totally active. I'm like, I can't figure out why you're inactive because you've bought your Shakeology every month, you know, and she's like, I am active and it's showing active on my end. So I looked and yeah, like she took a picture and I'm like, okay, I'm good. Well, her other leg coach was showing active yesterday and went inactive today. So I'm like, what the heck? Like, it was totally out of my control. So the moral of the story is, like, I was kind of prepared for it because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm probably going to lose it, you know? And my husband lost his spot. Like, I had signed him up, my very first coach. And then we got new debit cards. I didn't update. I totally didn't pay attention and he disappeared out of my leg. But I kind of feel like it was a blessing in disguise because now I have this leg that's super weak. Like, I had a ton of working coaches on it and a lot of them have just like disappeared or gone inactive. And so now I can sign him up on my leg that's like not doing so well and get him to emerald and get it back, you know? But I'm like, it just goes to show, like, instead of being like, what the heck, you know, like feeling horrible about it, and like, it's just a part of my story that, you know, you just keep pushing and you keep growing and you keep, like, it doesn't matter how long you've been in the business. It doesn't matter. I'm a Success Club 10 legend, you know, and sometimes just crap happens and it doesn't matter. Sometimes it's totally out of your control and you can't, you know, there's nothing I could have done. So, I'm like gonna embrace it and just work my booty off and get my diamond back by next week. And so it's kind of, I was talking to Amy about it today. We bought the Jesse Regan training for our like pages, and I've kind of just been putting it off, like going through that training. And I'm like, honestly, it's all about like attracting your tribe, you know? And I'm like, I think like a lot of my coaches haven't been like my people. And I think that's kind of why I go up and down, you know. Am I froze? Hello? Am I froze? Am I back? Okay. So anyways, I'm like, it's kind of a wake-up call for me to really start digging into this training that I just spent like $300 on, you know what I mean? And learning my like page and getting my tribe and my people who really want to do this with me. Because it's just, you got to find the right people, and not everybody will stick through it thick and thin, you know? So anyways, now that we've all confessed what's going on in our lives, you guys.
I had a shake for dinner.
And I had a piece of pizza.
I was going to say, now it's going to just turn into true confessions.
Actually, I had 2 pieces of pizza. A cheese and a pepperoni. Oh, heck. After, like, the day I've had today, I'm like, I'm going for pizza. Like, that's all there is to it. Who gives a flying whoop? Okay, so I was going to tell you guys. Okay, so I just posted a tracker in the team page in the file section. It's so awesome. And so Leslie is running a six-figure income group right now, which I didn't get invited to. That's a whole other long story. But anyway, so there's this like 6-figure income earner group, and she has this tracker that like she is just having them all laminate it and use like a white erase marker or whatever, but you can even stick it like in one of those plastic pouches. And it's really like so simple. And she was just talking about how she kind of tested it out on a group of 10 ladies who were really struggling with their business. And she put them in a group and she's like, okay, you guys, if you promise me you will do this sheet every single day, I don't care if it's 1 o'clock in the morning and you haven't done it yet, you don't do it till you go to bed. She's like, if you do it every day, I promise you in a month, in 2 months, the momentum you will have in your business will be out of control. So they tried it for like 3 months together, and all of their incomes like tripled. And they all got their Success Club points tripled, and everything tripled. And it's because none of them were being consistent. Like they would do really good for a couple days and then do nothing for a week and then really good for a couple days, you know. And as soon as they like committed to her that they would be her testers and trade out for 3 months, and they didn't miss a day, like she's like, if they didn't check in every single day and show me their tracker, then I kicked them out of the group. And she's like, as soon as one got kicked out of the group, they all showed up every single day. Like, they knew she was dead serious that they had to do it. And then it gets to be, you're finally like in the habit, you guys. And because I know for me, I will have like a few really good weeks, and then I'll be really slacky for a few weeks, and then it's so hard to start again. Like, but if you do it every single day, even if it's like you have a bare minimum number to do every single day, and if you have a little more time, you double that number, awesome. But like, it's all about consistency. That is the only reason why the top coaches are top coaches, is because they do 10 times what other people do, and they do it every day. They don't miss a day. So go print off that tracker. It's super awesome. I'm going to print it off and just leave it on my desk and like go through it. And I love it because it's like in order of what you should do every day. It's like fill your own cup, do these things, and then start loving on everybody else. And so it's awesome. And I think it would be really cool to just everyone who really wants to make big things happen this year, like maybe put us in a chat group and go, and we have to like take a picture of our tracker every day and see what happens, like even in a month, you know, because I can guarantee I'm not perfect every day. And I can guarantee nobody else has been either, you know, just looking at the numbers. So I know if we just got that consistency going, it would get easier. We'd get in a habit. Our conversations would start to just flow, and everything would be better. So anyways, I'm going to throw that out there in the team page and see who all wants to jump on board. And I think it'd be so fun to like look at numbers of what's been going on, and then look at numbers 2-3 months down the road of what's going on if you didn't miss a day, you know. Be awesome. So, okay, you guys, I love ya. Thanks for hopping on the team call. And Melissa, you did awesome. Thank you so much. And Jaylee, get ready, because you're going to be speaking on our team call before you know it. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.